Hey there everybody, this is your Squid here. So, we got a new toy come in. Tool for mechanics. Toys are tools. Tools are toys. But I'm going to show you, I replaced the tool with, upgraded it. And because the other one had something broke on it. And I am going to work on getting that a replacement piece. But if you watch all the way through, you could buy a chance, maybe get it. So I'll show you what it is. All right. And if you like the video, subscribe and hit that like button. And so let's get to it. So the upgraded tool I got was the VDIAG tool V500 Pro, which is over here. I did have the V200 probe, and I've had it for I think about 2 years now, and I really loved it. And it helped me diagnose a lot of vehicles, helped me find shorts, do a whole bunch of stuff with it, check, make sure I had my powers, make sure I had my grounds and all that, and do voltage drop test. It's a wonderful tool, and I would suggest the power probes, this one, any of the other companies, if you want to help diagnose your vehicle, go in and get one. This one does not have certain functions that this one does. So this one here, you have your probe, of course, and the resistor, multimeter function, oscilloscope, test your waveform, 0 to 5 volt. That I'm going to talk about. So if you can make it through the video, listen up for that. I want you to pay close attention. Do component testing, relay testing, injector testing, find open circuits, or if you have breaking wires and all that. So let's get it opened, and plus I'll show you what broke on that one. So I got them out. I really haven't unboxed this one. I just opened this up for the first time, still wrapped up. But the first thing you notice is the screen says difference between the 500 and the 200. Plus the 200 Pro comes with this extra long cable, which the V500 does not. Now what broke on my V200 was the connector, connect the negative battery to. So I'm in contact with the company about getting that replaced and all that. So that's all I'll go over with that one about that. So let's go into this one a little bit more. I'm going to talk about this one. One thing I do like about the upgraded version is these are more heavy duty than the version 200. The cable is a lot thicker. The one thing I don't like is the V200 had that extra cable, so like if you had trailers that you want to test your trailer, you could do that. This one does not. This one reaches back to the back of my truck, and that's it. So if I had a trailer hooked up, I need to test the trailer lights, I couldn't do that. To let everybody know. So just let you know, it does not have that extension cable and all that. Let's get that disconnected up. We'll get this connected up to positive, and get the black one connected up to the negative. Down here you have the switch. You have your mode 1 and 2. Mode 1 is for to use the system. Mode 2 is doing signal tracers. And here you have your screen, which is totally different from the version 200. You have your probe, resistor, multimeter, the oscilloscope, the 0 to 5 volt ref component, relay, injector, and then your settings. Sorry about my finger again. I'm going to remove this red protective tip cover off it. like I say, if you want to check, we're going to go into probe there. We're click OK. And I see it says 12.6, 12.7. So that is what your battery is saying right now. So, but if we touch, you can see 12.61. That gives you the difference there. And then if we go over here and touch the negative, that tells you that you have your ground. Now, one of the cool things is you can also see if you have a voltage drop. So let's find us a ground. And what I mean by voltage drop is if you're tells you in your system if there's a problem with your wire or something. Let's find a good ground spot. So there's a good one right there. So we got 8, we got 0, so we don't have any voltage drop there. So actually, we were at 12.68, 12.69. And we're good. You can delete that beeping if you want. All that. So we're gonna go escape here. Now, like I said, multimeter won't do any of that, but there is that 5-volt reference there. This is the one I want to talk to you about. And so on your vehicle, you have components. Not everything on your vehicle is 12 volts. There are components and sensors that have 5-volt reference. If you supply power, a 12-volt power to that component or sensor and all that, the 12 volts, you could end up damaging that component or and all that to where you have to replace it. So no matter what kind of probe you have, make sure that if it doesn't have a where you can do 5-volt reference and all that, make sure you do not add the 12 volts. Even on this, if you forget that to go to the correct screen and all that, and you supply that 12 volts to that 5-volt reference, you could damage that component. And let's say you send 12 volts back to a 5-volt reference to your PCM, you could damage your PCM, which everybody knows those are expensive to fix or replace. So just give you a heads up. Be mindful of that is what I want you to know. You can adjust this from 0.1 volt, 1 volt up to 5 volts, to let you know. But be mindful about those. Your vehicle is not always a 12 volts. There's things on your vehicle that are 5 volts and all that. So if you didn't know, you know now. Not really much to talk about this. And you can do your component relay testing. I want to show you here on we'll go to the fuse box. I want to show you some things. It's one of these good things if you want to test your fuses real quick. We'll just go right over to this one right here. Oh, and you go into go to the right screen. It's not a touch screen. You have to use the buttons. Click OK. So if you want to test your fuses, make sure you have see if they've blown. Yeah, that's here. Sure, I want to. This one I'm going to have to get used to. The other ones that would go if it would show if I had 12 volts across the fuse and all that. So I'm going to have to get used to this one because I'm not seeing that one yet. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get used to this one. Not quite used to it yet, so there we go. So that's telling me I have continuity between the two. There we go. There's a screen. There's a one that shows 12 point. If we jump over here, should be reading the same thing. So we know that fuse is good. And so we tested that one. That was 12.5. And that fuse is good. So like I say, you can test your fuses, go across them, test them if they're good. See if we have power coming up to our fuse box also. And like I said, on your relays here, you can test your relays, and you can actually activate components. And to find out if the component is bad, or if there's a wiring that's bad, or such. And all that, just make sure that when you doing your component testing and all that, sorry for the shaking, and that you but remember your 5-volt reference and all that. It's very important you do that. That's all I got on this for now. Like I said, I upgraded and I really like it. And so what I'm going to do is, if I get that new connector for the V200, I'll think about giving it away to one of my followers, and hopefully I can reach up to 100 followers. Want to reach 100 followers, and then I'll pick somebody. But also I would like to what was the big thing I said during this video? I may choose that person, and then you don't have to be a follower. And so if you want to maybe get the V200 that I've used and loved and all that, like I said, what was the big thing I said in this video? And we'll I choose somebody and we'll go from there. Hopefully y'all like this. I know it wasn't too much about it and all that. There are many other videos that people go over how to use it, so you can always look them up. Matt from Schrodinger's Box shows a really good video on using the oscilloscope portion of it. And there's other videos out there you can use for the fuel injector and everything else. So I'm gonna let you all go now. Like I said, be mindful of that 5-volt reference, and like I said, maybe I might give away my V200. And don't forget to comment, because you may get it. So like I said, I also need to go through the V500 more to get used to that one. It doesn't act like the V200, so I have to get used to it. And y'all take care now. Have a wonderful day. It is cold this morning here, and that's yeah. All right, take off.